Coming up this week on the Spiel.
Described as Afro soul rock, the unique sound of Ugandan-born Ben Mulwana.
And as great as his name sounds, his guitar tones and his voice tone is even better.
Even better.
Oh.
So things heat up when Dena, Kabat of Cesar's The Chandelier Room, spiels not one,
but three.
Three
drinks.
Yeah.
It's going to blow your mind. So he was best friends with Richie Cunningham and Ralph Mouth on Happy Days.
Yeah, that's right. The Spiel's Tim Estiloz introduces us to Potsy. And finally, the men of Hiplet ballerinas.
Here we go!
And welcome to another episode of
The Spiel.
The Spiel. What? Oh, okay. Let's try it again. The
Spiel.
Can we do a whole another?
Yeah. Thanks. Okay, so we'd like to welcome you into
The Spiel.
Satisfactory?
That felt
okay,
too
great.
rehearsed.
I got the thumbs up. So listen, we're super excited because we're just back from a big award show, and we have some incredible announcements to share. I don't know if the award show was as much fun as going shopping with Rob for the award show. That was a great night, Rob. Rob, have you met Riley? Riley, have you met Rob? Yes, that's Rob. So anyway, we knew we had this big event coming up, right? It's the Carolina Music Awards. And Rob comes in and I say, well, what are you gonna wear? It's a formal event. He says, I've got some dress pants, black shirt, whatever. And I'm like, oh no, we have to go shopping because he needs that just right outfit. And man, did we find it.
I guess. If that's if you say so.
I can't believe you finally took it off. Like you've been wearing it around.
I wanted it off immediately.
Yeah. Then we get to the, we flew out, right? We flew out to the Carolinas. We went to Raleigh, North Carolina. And then the evening of the red carpet. Rob says, what are we supposed to do?
Angie yelled at me because I didn't know what to do.
I said, you got to follow me up here. You got to,
And then I was like, do I put my camera down?
No.
Like, she's like, no, bring it with you. And I'm like, I don't know what to do.
We're there in the capacity of, a music production giant.
Right.
And it was really interesting because we were there following Diamonds and Whiskey, and you see the lovely Jen here. She and the guys performed and did a great job. It was a night to celebrate not only country music, we were really surprised.
Yeah,
Hip hop.
And they won a bunch of their categories.
They totally did. I mean, really, really good stuff. Raleigh's filled with a lot of talent, but bluegrass, Americana, so many people were celebrated that evening. Well, we swept it, okay? When I say we, our job was to follow Diamonds and Whiskey.
Right.
Jennifer Lauren,
right.
Okay? She won female vocalist, right?
Yep.
She won best song,
Right.
okay?
Was it country band also, or did they not win?
Country band, best looking musicians in her band, like best looking gal herself, best production company in tow. She won all of that.
I feel like some of those are made up.
Well, they may have been, but see, unless you were there, you don't know. But anyway, we came home with some beautiful brass, if you will.
Right.
We won the awards. Now, to our category, Rob didn't even know they had announced it because here's why. It was apparently the one category they did not have enough entries.
Right.
So they decided to put
Mix all the genres.
Walk Hard, all the genres in one. Walk Hard competed against, take a look at this, a rock band.
Consequence, you let yourself inside my cage. Crying out to the God who left.
Turns out we really liked the gal, right? Because the girl in the black, and here's the other thing, we appreciate all your votes, by the way. 600,000 votes came in for this particular award show. And I mean, we received a lot of them. Actually, like a lot, right?
Right.
But just apparently not enough to beat out a rock band.
We only received a lot in two categories, not in the category
Right.
that we were hoping for. But their music is phenomenal.
It is phenomenal, and we look forward to making your music video very soon, the next one, and we'll win together. But we are super excited because apparently what we did is good enough, and we're going to now go on to the Carolina Country Music Awards. Coming up in January, everybody. Like, that's going to be a big one.
That's exciting.
Right, and we won't even worry about the rock group there, right? Because it'll be a country.
If a rock group gets into a country thing, that'd be...
We're going to have some problems, right? All right, listen, we have a great show, I promise. Shane, you concur? You don't know yet? You'll let me know? Okay. We'll find out. It's off to a good start. It's off, thank you, Jacob. It is off to a good start. And Riley still has the camera pointed at Shane. He's going to catch on before the show's over. We'll be right back. There are no poisonous snakes in the U.S.
Yes, not one.
He's an actor, director, and these days a successful entrepreneur.
We get to catch up with Anson Williams, better known as Potsy from the classic TV show.
It's the weekend and your symptoms are worsening. The morning of a big meeting and you have a bigger sore throat. Ever experienced that urgency after picking up your sick child and your community health center has already closed? You will be able to connect to a provider at crhpc.org. Even if you have never been to CRHPC, you are welcome to utilize our services. Feel better after scheduling a video visit with CRHPC.
Well, you know what we do on the Spiel. So when we see famous people, I mean, all over the media, the reporters, everyone's gone crazy for individuals. We, too, have to go in search of those people, and that's how we found you, Gentry. Yes. Yeah. Did you know you were a superstar and all that good stuff?
I mean, I can look myself up now, so, I mean...
He can Google himself. I love that. So Gentry Heiple of Carterville, Illinois, you know, and they said it was such a small town, right? And nothing would ever come of it. And look at you now. You just put it on the map of being the place to be in Illinois. Yeah. You thought that this great state of Illinois needed a state snake?
Yep.
You just woke up one day and it's like, you know what Illinois needs? I mean, not that there's...
Well, I did have a lot of inspiration from my mom.
Right.
But, yes, I thought that there should be a designation or given some credit for them because they're such an important factor in our ecosystems and get such a bad reputation.
Okay, you have a soundbite that just blows me away, and part of the reason I had to bring you on for clarification. There are no poisonous snakes in the U.S.
In the U.S., not one. Now, for one exception, unnaturally so, the garter snake, one of the most common, if it eats a poisonous toad or salamander, its skin can become partially toxic, but again, unnaturally so.
Right. But that was a little play on words there. It's not poisonous, it's venomous.
And I've even heard and seen professionals say poisonous, and I'm sure it just comes from the influence. Everyone says that, but it's actually not true.
Venomous.
For America.
Explain the venomous.
Venomous is when it gets injected into your bloodstream, like a bite, like a snake. Whereas poisonous is if you eat it or like you touch it and like rub your eyes or something like that.
You have a room full of these documents now where the entire state of Illinois and the officials inside of it, all of our lawmakers, they've now recognized you as, you know, coming up with this idea and designating the eastern milk snake, okay, to be specific, so they can come in any color.
Mostly.
These colors that we're seeing, the brights.
The reds and the browns and the oranges.
Okay. So you had a big day. Truly, there was a news conference for this, and for most young people, that would be a little nerve-wracking. Not for you.
Not really.
What did you get? What was presented to you, and what was that experience like?
Well, I got this book from Representative Dave Severin. He gave it to me to get signatures from lots of senators and representatives, and then I got this coin.
Yes.
From Governor Pritzker himself, and he said it was like at some point I would have to pass it down to someone that I admire.
Oh, well, that's good.
Or whoever, you know, my kids would. But it was a really, really great experience to see. I got to be like part of a General Assembly, like where they did like sort of not a debate, but like a sort of like Yeah, General Assembly, but it was
Talking about
really
important stuff.
Yes, I got to like sit through it, and it was really, really cool.
Did you get to like hit the gavel or anything cool like that? No,
I didn't. It was not.
You are so smart. How old are you? I think I can ask you that.
13.
13 years old. Can you listen? I am blown away. I mean, it has a lot to do with your mom, your upbringing, your stepdad, and those people are showing you the world in the way it should be seen, and you're not afraid to step out there and be known. And congratulations.
Thank you.
What's next for you?
Well, me and my mom are working on a national snake, like a full U.S. snake.
Okay.
So we are gonna try and contact the Senator
the higher
Duckworth,
okay,
the higher ups, and try and get that going.
Now, do we want the same type of snake, or okay?
I think it should be different, because I also think that snakes have such a large part in our history, United States history. The Benjamin Franklin, he used it in his join or die belief, and it was used on the "Don't Tread on Me" flag, the Eastern Diamondback rattlesnake, and it just it kind of pops up all over our history for our cause of the originating of our country. So I thought they should definitely have a national.
I think
snake.
you're right. I think they should appreciate that, and
Yeah.
we have given you the Spiel seal of approval there. So you definitely need that. Well, thank you so much. You're going to come back when you do the whole U.S. thing?
Probably.
All right. Keep us in the loop. We appreciate you.
I will. Thank you.
We'll be right back.
We're gonna start with the old fashioned. Instead of it being your normal old fashioned, it's called not your daddy's old fashioned.
Hey, that's our favorite drink. Still to come, their following is huge for Hiplet. It's the men's turn.
Everything that I learned here gave me confidence to actually start working on other people's cars.
And if you don't feel like you know something, they'll teach you. You never feel like there's something you can't do.
Getting, the fundamentals I need to apply when I go into the field. I know I'll probably have a job before I even leave the program.
You're going for a degree, it's 2 years. That is a short span to learn, and classes are fast. Get you in, get you out, and get you the knowledge.
And we are spieling it in the Prairie Farms kitchen, but we are not serving milk today, folks. Dena, Kabat, welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Yeah, the Chandelier room. I mean, already it just sets a tone, kind of like the cotton candy. You just have all these preconceived notions, and we're here today to just, let everybody know what you've been up to. You stay busy. You have amazing parties. You wear costumes about as much as I do, which I love that about you, and you look amazing when you do that. What has been going on with you? A lot.
A lot. It's been a very, very busy year. I've been working on the Chandelier room, slowly remodeling it, and it's just a really cool place, hang out. It's old meets new, fancy but laid back, comfy, but feels like you went somewhere.
I love that.
You're still in Southern Illinois.
We have invited you here today to not only brag about your business and what you're doing and your success, but also to share with our viewers, if you're having a little thing at your home and you want to make some cocktails that will impress, you apparently have to start fresh, because you said you made everything. Like the pineapple juice is fresh, everything's fresh.
So you always want to start off with the top quality ingredients that you can get your hands on when it comes to cocktails.
Okay.
We're going to start with the old fashioned. Instead of it being your normal old fashioned, it's called not your daddy's old fashioned.
Hey, that's our favorite drink, Prescott, off the side.
Why? Because we smoke ours.
Oh.
All right, so we're going to start off with your traditional rocks glass.
Oh yeah, we're looking to get close on this, Riley. Riley's coming in for the kill now. Okay.
I use raw sugar because it's better for you. Just a little bit of sugar. Then you dissolve it with your bourbon.
And you need to spend a little bit on the bourbon for it to be good.
If you're going to go out of your way to make an old fashioned, you might as well just get the good liquor.
Because the bourbon is the star of the show, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, there's a couple of stars
here. There's a couple of stars.
Couple shakes of the orange bitters.
Oh.
Then you want to use high quality cherries such as Luxardo.
Yeah, I've heard. Now, are those things like, it's a ridiculous amount of money, isn't it?
They are. They're like $22 for a small jar.
Oh, wow.
So I put a little bit of the juice in there because everybody loves that. And then you want to use a fresh slice of orange. then we muddle.
Muddle. Rob, do you know about the art of muddling? You meddle a lot, you know, but muddling is...
And I stir it around a little bit because you want to dissolve the sugar. You want to break down the orange essence and get all the yummy flavors in there.
I can already tell that I would like your old-fashioned more so than a lot of places you go. They don't bother with the muddle. They just pour it all in there and hope that you do it, you know, and experience the same. So this is already a plus. This is no, we're going to fight for this, Prescott.
Who's fighting? So you put just enough ice in there, not a whole cup, just to have something to dilute down into the drink.
And now you're about to get crazy. What are you going to do, girl?
So I'm going to put some cherry pieces of wood chips. And you can get different flavors of wood chips, but I like the cherry.
Should we get back? Is it not going to explode?
It gets a little crazy, but we'll be all right.
Get back. Oh, girl. Oh, look, that's a show. I mean, you put on a show in addition to making someone a drink. That is probably one of the coolest things I've seen. Have you guys ever seen anything like this? Mm-hmm. I haven't, not like that device.
The smoke just really makes it so much better. A lot of different drinks. Cool. It just takes on a different essence.
Cool.
I've done it with Black and Blue from Pheasant Hollow, and I just really love that extra smokiness on the wine. It makes it more mellow, but marries it all together.
I'm impressed. And we're going to be impressed throughout the broadcast. So look at that. I'm speechless, really. It's tough to impress me, but that is impressing me all of a sudden. So what we're going to do, you've agreed to stay throughout the show, right?
Yes.
And you're going to teach us how to make 2 more drinks?
Yes.
Okay, so we want you to stay there. Do I get to sample that, or is that yours?
Please, yes, sample it.
Do I wait till the smoke goes away?
No, you want to get that.
You want to get the smoke,
yeah.
Okay. So just... Okay, I'll see you later. Okay, we'll be right back.
I don't think people realize that lives were actually saved by Happy Days.
Oh, honey. When I started to sing and I started to really communicate with people at like a heart level while singing, so that's when I started really getting professionally into it.
This tune is called Pump Your Blood. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Pump up, pump, 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 pump up, pump, 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 pump up, pump, 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 pumps your blood. The right atrium's where the process begins, where the CO2 blood enters the heart.
Anson, it is such a pleasure to chat with you. I have grown up watching Happy Days as well as enjoying it throughout my childhood. And so many people around the world have enjoyed this show. So it's had a great impact on them, but I'd like to know, what kind of impact has it had on your life?
Well, wow. I mean, it still is such a big part of my life, but it's not so much the acting, not so much doing the show. It's what came out of the show. I don't think people realize that lives were actually saved by Happy Days. And it also brought light on a lot of issues that we helped considerably. And that was all because of Gary Marshall, our mentor, the creator of the show. He told us early on that he always wanted to be a teacher, but he went into the entertainment business, and he made the Paramount Studios his college. And he inspired us. He right off the top, he said, don't get in the way of yourselves, forget the ego. If you want to last in this business, you have to wear a lot of hats. So you have the opportunity here to sit in on writing sessions, watch the most famous directors in the world direct. You can shadow them. If you want to know music, if you want to know editing, it's all here for you. Take the time productively. Use it as a college. This is what's going to help you survive in the business. You're in it, and I'm in it, Gary, he said, and you want to do great and you're on fire, you're in it, never be of it. It's what you do, it's not who you are. He said, on your famous platform, he said, take your light and put it on someone else important that should be heard, that can help considerably, in their world. Use it productively. It's not really for you, it's for others. And this is the way we were, inspired for over a decade.
That's a great, great story. Thank you for sharing all of that. Because, we know about the shows themselves. We only know as viewers what we see on the screen, but the impact, not just getting paid to do something that you love, but that you're learning something along the way and getting this mini history of Hollywood here, if you will, that you just gave.
They paid us to go to the greatest film school in the world. Mm-hmm. Actually, the greatest human nature school. I mean, we learned, and who came, John Lennon spent a day on the set with us. First year of the show, 1974. And it was kind of just a cold day and cloudy. And it was kind of like, we're doing kitchen scenes or something. It wasn't a big day. I think Don was there, I was there, Ron was there, Henry was there. I go over to get some coffee and I look up and I see this guy with glasses, kind of sunglasses, not totally dark, but kind of dark, and this young kid. And I'm looking at this guy and going, oh, nah. I walk back to the set. I go, hey, bro, Don, there's this guy that looks just like John Lennon by the coffee machine. And Don goes, oh, yeah, John Lennon came here to hang with us. It was John Lennon to hang with us. No one told us. Nobody said it. And he goes, oh, yes, they were going on a tour, Paramount, and Julian, when he was 10, his son, Julian Lennon. And he goes, but this is his favorite show. So we've kind of snuck in here. We found out, so we decided we just, hope we don't mind. I go, no, we don't mind. We don't mind. It's good. So there, he spends hours with us. And, but we're professionals. The crew comes up with scripts and, to sign. He does a little original John Lennon doodle. Not us. Oh, no, we're professionals. Oh, no. We have nothing. We have one picture. That's it. One picture for that moment of time. He was he was so shy, and he became just one of us. He was like, just no airs, nothing. And he even said, hey, singing, you're singing. I go, you watched me sing on the John Lennon? And he didn't invite me up in concert, so don't worry. Anyway, he was just the nicest, humblest, sweet guy. And it was just an amazing experience. Another time, what was it? 10 in the morning, they were filming Sextet, Mae West's last movie, right across the street. And, and how they had all these cameos. Cameos was Ringo Starr and Keith Moon. All of a sudden, they're not feeling any pain that morning. And all of a sudden we hear, we love Happy Days. There's Ringo Starr and Keith Moon walking in. I'm going, okay, I just died. I've gone to heaven. I can't get better than this. Wow. And so we hung out with Keith Moon and Ringo Starr. Henry Kissinger comes down one day. It was crazy.
Those are amazing memories. And I think it speaks to the relaxed and familial atmosphere of the show that would attract all of those people to not only enjoy it on the tube, but also feel comfortable on set.
No one got in the way of themselves. No egos. People, they have this fantasy. Oh, what happens on a set? Oh, well, Gary put up a hoop outside the set. Hoop, just to shoot baskets. And when we had, we shot hoops. Like high school, like we're on a playground. So what do you think of this? I don't know. What do you think of that? Not glamorous, but incredibly productive.
Now, as I understand it, all of these great experiences and this great show that created them almost didn't happen because at the very beginning, it was an unsold pilot.
There were 2 pilots for Happy Days. Most people don't know this. And the first one was called Love, or something like that. TV, Love and the Happy Days. And basically about getting a television set. This very sweet, soft pilot, almost like Summer of 42. And in the pilot, there was no Fonzie, there was no Ralphie. Marion was in it, Ron was in it, I was in it, different Mr. C, Harold Gould, and a different Joni. And they aired it on Love American Style just to play it off, but they thought for sure we're going to sell. So what happened was they didn't buy it. So I go back to playing the concerned boyfriend parts, and I remember a year later, I'm up in Marin County shooting a film called Lisa Bright and Dark. It was a big Hallmark special at the time with Kay Lenz, and I get a call. Hey, from my agent, hey, they want to do another Happy Days pilot because with American Graffiti came out, big hit, Grease is on Broadway. They want to do it, but this one's going to be more like graffiti. You know, it's going to be more, you know, it's not going to be so soft. You know, it's going to be more on that stuff. I go, great, when do we start? Well, they go, well, you know, you have to audition again, you have to screen test. I go, we created the parts. Yeah, they think you might be too old. You're kidding. So we got it again. And this time, and Don Most actually auditioned for Potsy, screen tested for Potsy. They liked him so much, they created Ralph for him.
That's amazing.
And the way Fonzie was written, he was kind of written like a goofball, kind of a big guy, kind of funny. And they really wanted Mickey Dolenz to play it. Henry came in, he invented that role. That was not written like that. He invented, hey, ooh, this, all that. He invented all of it, everything. He's totally opposite of the description. You know, he's short, he's totally opposite. And he got the part, 6 lines. Well, you know what happened? Thank God. People, they always ask me, are you jealous of the Fonz? Are you I go, are you kidding me? He bought me a house. Keep going, man. Hey, keep going. I want 2 houses. Keep going, man.
Well, Anson, I want to truly thank you for this time and the courtesy and the generosity that you showed by sharing all of these great stories. I mean, you know, you are such an entrepreneur and an actor and a director and so many different things. And it's just a great opportunity for me to learn more about you as well as our audience. And I just want to thank you for all the entertainment over the years.
Oh, you bet. And thank you. Thank you for watching. We wouldn't be here without you.
Well, we're going to keep on watching because those reruns last forever.
Yes, they do. They do. Forever. Oh, my gosh.
Have a great day, my friend. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Weber, I apologize. I'm giving you an A. A+.
I'm in love. I'm in love with you.
You never know that you will be what someone needs until you show them.
It's okay to be different. You don't necessarily have to fit in with everything and everybody.
My name is Dr. Siddharth Chandra. If you are depressed or if you have any serious mental health issues, it affects everything you do, from everyone you talk to, your interactions, the way you feel, whether you can work or not. You know, the thing about mental health is it's basically the software that runs your entire body. Where we're located and the resources we have available to us, we're usually able to get people in within a couple of days, the same day sometimes. We can do whatever we need to do to make sure that your mental health is well taken care of.
Don't let the time steal your memories. Just search and find yourself in this melody.
Hey, my name is Ben Mulwana. I'm going to be playing my song, Stupid Love, off of the EP, Wano Nawe.
Honey, I must go. You see the village on fire, the flames of my fall. Oh, honey, I left my fire on. on the bedside table when I lock the door. Oh, baby, love blinded me. It caused the burning desire, the ransom my feet. And darling, that's so I own. But lying here with you, babe, it's worth the wind and cold. Must go. My clothes are not on the wire, 'cause I left them too long. Oh, baby, love messed with me. I lost my whole attire, but the shoes on my feet. Oh, darling, that's all I own. But lying here with you, baby, it's worth the suit and smoke. I should leave. You see, the wrath of my sire will send me to my knees. Oh, baby, to be the last of me. So please say that you love me, babe, 'cause that's all I need. Oh, darling, say you love me, then this swing at the gallows will mean everything. Will mean everything. I'm in love. I'm in love with you. I'm in love. I'm in love with you. I think I'm in love. I think I'm in love with you, baby. I'm in love. I'm in love with you. I say I'm in love. I'm in love, darling. I'm in love with you.
Thank you.
Ben
Hello.
Mulwana.
Yes.
How'd I do?
Very good.
You're on. How does it feel?
Amazing.
All these cameras out on
I know.
staring at you?
This is the most cameras I've had all at the same time. And I have like multiple phones that I use for streaming. So this is crazy.
So you're from Uganda originally?
Yes.
And you came over at age
18.
18 with your whole family?
With my whole family.
Okay. So, I mean, the experience was such that your family's since gone back.
Yes.
So you're the only one remaining, and you've been here for 4 years?
I've been here
Without the family?
without
or
my family.
That's the last time you saw them?
The last time I saw them was 4 years ago, yes.
Wow.
Yeah. It's been a long time.
Do they support what you're doing?
Yes, they do. I actually wrote a song for my mother because it's just been such a long time I hadn't seen her. The song is called Home, and I was just telling her that, you know, there's a lot of things I start to forget about home because I've been away for so long. But this I can't forget, and it's just about her and how she used to sing around the house. And she liked it, and she supports it, but she always tells me, just make sure there's food on the table, and hopefully this pays for that one day.
Is she the inspiration behind your love of music, or where did that come from?
Both of them. They actually met playing in a college band together, and I really wish that they, put us way more into music than they did. But they did teach us some piano, guitar, and things like that. Then I met a girl in high school that just said, like, I really like guitar players. And I don't even remember what the conversation was about.
You're like, I play guitar.
But I figured, I was like, well, I'm going to go learn it now. So, yeah. So that's really kind of what got me into. But when I started to sing and I started to really communicate with people at like a heart level while singing in Milwaukee and Kenosha, that's when I started really getting professionally into it. And it was just something that we always find a connection with someone, just like, we did with you.
Yes.
And that's just what I live for now.
It's such a unique sound. It's rich. It's soulful. And how do you describe what it is that you do?
I don't know yet. It's how long do you have? It's inspired by a lot of the sounds I grew up on, a lot of the songs I grew up on in Uganda, and we actually listened to a lot of old school music, probably because it's the third world, so things kind of took a second to get there.
While.
Yeah, but a lot of Michael Jackson growing up, Luther Vandross, a lot of Need to Breathe, actually, when we got here, was a lot of my big influence. And so it's a mixture of all those things.
Write these songs, and when you perform, there's love, there's maybe a little hurt,
Yeah, I think that's almost the only way I've learned to do it is just pour your heart out, and I know at least one person will feel the same, right? And that's how the music is supposed to go, and that's where we will find common ground as I sing, as they listen, and so I have to get deep. I have to be honest, and I have to be vulnerable. So yeah.
Well, it would be a gift for more people to hear you, for everybody to hear you.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
You're amazing.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back. Good job.
So the best way to start off with a pineapple spicy margarita is to make your own pineapple jalapeno juice.
Dance is life. And I know most people be like, hey, chase your dreams. I look at it as chasing a passion.
Well, while Angie is enjoying her Not Your Daddy's Old Fashioned,
not your daddy,
I'm gonna make a spicy pineapple margarita. So the best way to start off with a pineapple spicy margarita is to make your own pineapple jalapeno juice. So that's what we have right here. I made this juice fresh. And then we're gonna rim it.
So what castle did you take this from?
Exactly. We call this the Pimp Cup because it's amazingly huge.
There it is.
We're gonna rim it with tahine. If you're not familiar with tahine, it is a Hispanic seasoning / garnish. They put it on a lot of fruits, and it's really good on a margarita.
Interesting. You're welcome for the ice scooper, by the way. I think you asked us to give you our best plastic.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's the least we could do. That's embarrassing. That's bad. Why don't we have the little tongy things that you can get ice?
It's okay.
Sorry about that.
It's my fault. Alrighty, so another good thing you need to start off with is some really good tequila. I love the the Casamigos because it is really mild and just goes down really smooth.
Okay.
And it pairs well with the pineapple.
Which is important because from college, a lot of people have really bad memories of tequila and such, so it's nice to introduce the
You'll forget all of your bad memories with this good tequila.
With the good tequila. And are they sponsors? Because if they're not, they should be, right?
They should be.
This company. There it is.
They should be because
we'll use your tequila only, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So then we're going to add our fresh pineapple, jalapeno, and lime juice. Ready to go. I didn't want to give you all my secrets, so I made it in advance. You
Oh, you didn't tell us everything that's in there, huh?
No.
I know when you open those suckers, though, it was like, whew,
fresh.
So do you grow those, or
no?
You just get the fresh and slice them?
Yeah, I just
No
get the
pickled?
fresh.
Okay.
Or the local gardeners, they'll bring me theirs.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm definitely going to have an Uber or something home. Rob's my designated driver. I did share the old fashioned, at least a couple sips. Okay, just do the rim thing and then, okay.
Just take a sip, yeah.
You should really open a business that serves drinks.
Yeah.
You're really good. Okay. We got one more?
Yep, one more.
Stay right there.
The guru of Hiplet is a man. So are many of the stars of his show. And we get to hear from them.
Oh, yes, we do. And later, estimating the distance a few felines will go. The lowdown on a long jump.
The dual credit and dual enrollment program is for high school students that are interested in earning John A. Logan credit. And for dual credit, oftentimes students can get high school and college credit at the same time by taking one class. And with dual enrollment, it's most often just for John A. Logan credit. But either way, they're earning early college credit. The dual credit program is here to help students navigate through all of their opportunities.
That's all right.
So it is not an all women's group. It is not just for girls.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's definitely for guys as well.
Okay. Do you have, obviously, more women? Are you finding that just as many guys or maybe more guys are jumping in today and wanting to be part?
Well, I would say right now, guys are starting to see the guys that are in the company now to kind of understand that guys can do it. Because generally, I mean, if you think about it, a guy would be like, oh, you're a dancer? You do ballet? So it's kind of just like they turn their nose up at you. So we're actually setting the tone to let people know that guy dancers can still get in tune with it and still be masculine, still be a man, still be a boy, you know, still be a person that just learns every day. So we're setting the stone for that.
Yeah, you get to hang out with beautiful women all day and dance and sometimes pick them up and flip them around and whatever. That's awesome.
That right there, yes. So, yeah.
I've been told a few times in the dance community as a piece of advice that you'll never know what somebody needs until you show them. Even better, you never know that you will be what someone needs until you show them. When I first came to CMDC in October 2015, I was about to be 26 years old, starting to take dance classes more rigorously, specifically ballet more rigorously. And Mr. Homer, in the middle of a class full of 15, 16, 17-year-olds, stopped the class to tell me specifically, like, I understand that you're doing other things and you're taking ballet for whatever you want to take it for, but you can actually do this specific form if you choose to. And that's never been told to me before. For whatever reason, being a shorter male, being a black male, being an older person at that point, because you start ballet at least when you're 4, 5, 6,
right.
Maybe 15 for men because we're more athletic, so we can just kind of fit in. But to hear that from somebody who didn't have to say that to me, and to hear that from other people along the way, it's definitely been something that I share with other people, that you choose your own expiration date to whatever you do.
I love that. It's so good.
Don't stop now.
Dance is life. And, you know, I know most people be like, hey, you know, chase your dreams. I look at it as chasing a passion that embodied me since I was little. So growing up, I didn't really, I wasn't able to like go to classes, train, do things that a lot of people are, fortunate to do and have. I'm self-taught. So as I got older, only thing I've ever trained in was ballroom dancing. So me doing that made me feel good about myself, to whereas though like my passion for dance not only kept me motivated because other people would look up to me or crack jokes, but I know that they liked it for real. Because usually people crack jokes, they still like it.
That's right. That's right.
And, it kept me out of trouble. It made me feel different. And I enjoy feeling different because it makes me have that momentum to kind of have other people know, like, it's okay to be different. You don't necessarily have to fit in with everything and everybody. So just dealing with that. And then when I made it to Hiplet, I was just like, this is amazing. It gives me the opportunity to give back, to give to the next generation, or even people older than me.
Yes.
To give them what I didn't have and what I had.
Yes.
So like, for instance, a few of us did a residency in Iowa. Okay. So we went to like 15 different schools to like perform, and just being there, seeing the kids do the things that they were doing, it was touching to me. For me to see one of our other members talking about dance and teaching the kids and they're volunteering, and to see the little boys not caring about what their friends think of them.
That's right.
And this generation compared to when I grew up,
yes,
that was touching to me, because growing up for me, it was a struggle.
Your message is very positive, and we thank you so much for letting us be part of that and getting to know you guys. And
you hear
all right,
my voice.
thank you so much. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Yes, thank you. And we'll be right back. I thought I made that up. You really made the cotton candy?
No, I really made it.
Is there anything this woman cannot do? Here's the really bad part. The loser has to do the dishes for the next month in the Spiel studio. Okay? Because apparently
so basically nothing's going to change.
Oh.
Alrighty, well, we're gonna come back and do some cotton candy champagne. But before I do that, I wanna let you know that a lot of our drinks, we can make them into mocktails. So if you don't wanna drink and get too drunk, you can come to the Chandelier room, drink out of fancy glasses, drink botanical elixirs or mocktails.
Yes, I love that.
So if you do like to drink, I highly suggest the cotton candy champagne because it's amazing. It's like 2 drinks in one, super fancy. You get cotton candy.
Ugh.
So we're gonna start off.
It's not just a kid's treat anymore.
With cotton candy in there. I made this last night.
I thought I made that up. You really made the cotton candy?
No, I really made it.
Is there anything this woman cannot do?
My son says I can do anything.
You can, babe. You are really good at, oh.
So we're gonna dilute a little bit with the Tito's. And then we're gonna do some rosé champagne.
So at the Chandelier room, you're there 7 days a week?
7 days a week.
Okay.
We, it's a venue, speakeasy, and gaming lounge. So our gaming lounge is 7 days a week. We open at 9 a.m.
Okay.
And then on the weekends, we do live entertainment and cocktails and private events.
Yeah, we want Mr. Ben to come, and I mean, he would have a ways to drive, but it would be worth it, from Wisconsin.
Definitely.
To do a gig. A lot of really good talent, they perform at your place.
I really like to showcase the best of Southern Illinois creatives. Whether it be, your 23-year-old or your 60-year-old banjo player.
So surprising, isn't it?
Violinist.
Like so much talent in the area, so much.
So then we're gonna go ahead and we top it off with a nice little cotton candy poof. Then we do an edible butterfly.
Oh, I was nervous when you said the word edible, but we're good. It's just a butterfly. Just a butterfly, folks. Yes. Dena goes, Angie, we're not talking about that kind of drink. Just zip it. This is beautiful. Wow. I tell you what.
So much fun, right?
It is a lot of fun. Do you come up with these things? People will follow you on Pinterest and all of that to learn these crazy, this is what it's about anymore though, is a show, right?
Well, I learned by experience. I lived in Vegas for 13 years. I did a lot of corporate catering management. I like to drink. So yeah, I really just tinkered around with it. I really like fresh ingredients, quality ingredients where you're not getting a lot of extra additives or preservatives. So that's why I try to make things or just get you the best vodka or best tequila.
I love that. And the vodka, Tito's, they don't sponsor you yet either?
They should, because I really do a lot of things with Tito's. I marinate my Tito's with vegetables for my Bloody Mary, and I make the best Bloody Mary. Everybody comes and says, this is the best I've ever had.
At the Chandelier room.
And then we do a lot of other marinated vodkas as well to make martinis.
Yes. So does this thing fly off and then I get to eat that, or what's going to happen here?
So you can do one of two things. You can either push down the cotton candy and it'll dissolve, or if you take a drink, it just starts dissolving anyways.
But I think it would like run all over me, right?
It doesn't, but just push it in if you want.
Push it? Okay. Push it. Okay, I gotta have some of this cotton candy though, girl. I'm glad you brought extra, because that is amazing.
I brought some extra glasses.
Yeah. Rob, how long has it been since you've had cotton candy?
Probably a couple of years.
Well, come up. Maybe have a tiny bit. Rob, I'd like to share some cotton candy with you, because see, Rob doesn't drink, and I love that about Rob, because if I'm drinking during this show, Rob will drive me home. It'll be great.
That's awesome. It's a great duo.
Is this edible?
Yeah, but it's not that flavorful.
That's fabulous. I mean, listen, when you're on television, it's great. You know what it reminds me of totally? It's the communion stuff. You put it totally.
Hallelujah.
It is. Rob, we were going to do it together.
You didn't say that.
We were going to do, oh God, Dena's like, Angie, get out of my jar. Okay.
No, you're fine.
Here. I did wash my hands. All right, let's.
Cheers.
Cheers. Watch how fast.
I'm savoring mine.
It dissolves.
I ate mine really quickly.
I would show you what happened. Like there's nothing there. Just dissolves. Poof. Listen. So you can't do you do bottomless these on Sunday?
We do bottomless mimosas.
Just mimosa.
Well, it's actually tableside
This is too
mimosas.
fancy.
You get a bottle of champagne, a juice carafe, you get your flutes, and you go ahead and make your own. And then we do bottomless Bloody Marys on Sunday.
With the marinated vegetables?
Yes. It's like healthy.
Tito's.
It's healthy vodka.
I tell you what, if they don't sponsor you, they're goofy. The Chandelier Room, why would you not want your name aligned with that? Brought to you by Tito's, right? Okay. Well, I feel badly, so you take, something. We'll cheers, or
I'll drink.
Is that customary? Okay.
Woo! Cheers.
Right there, babe. All right. Hey. We hope you're enjoying the show thus far. I mean, I don't think I've ever had 3 cocktails in a row on the show, so that's big.
Yay.
Shane, good luck editing this one. We'll be right back.
He's not even getting a running start.
Jerry is tearing it
Jerry!
up.
A new strategy.
Brilliant.
I'm a patient of Dr. Hughes for the last 8 years. He's really a good dentist. He's one of the best. I had a lot of work done, had implants put in, a lot of teeth pulled out. I was really in bad shape. He might have saved my life, because if you don't get your dental together, you can have heart attacks, you can have a lot of problems. The man really took care of me and his staff. They are professional people. Every time I come in here, it was just like a friend or family member coming in. I felt relaxed.
And we've promised you that you would laugh watching this show, and I think you've probably done it several times. Looking over the feeds this week, I did discover not necessarily funny things as much as people dancing. Like that whole popping and locking thing and stepping, it's amazing to me.
That's old.
I know it's old, but they brought it back, and it's really working. And I want you to take a look at this. We've got Alda Puff Daddies, which is a group of dads.
Okay.
And they want to show that, you never get too old to move that thing, to shake that thing. So they look great, right? And then you've got this Kevin Concrete Davis. This guy looks like cotton candy. This guy is amazing. I think he's actually been picked up to do some commercial work for certain brands. So we'll try to run that down for you. Okay, so anyway, I did find something that is noteworthy this week. Okay. Again, I don't know what's up with the cats, but it's the cats.
It always is.
It's the cats. The
Well,
cats.
I mean, if you look at like Egypt and like their ancient stuff, they're all about cats.
Right.
So
They're mythical, yeah.
Right. Okay. So apparently, Mia and Jerry have their own Instagram. Okay.
And those are cats.
Yeah. And I want to say they have like 250,000 followers or whatever. It's insane. I mean, they're cats, right? And so their parents have them perform various things on
parents.
their channels, right? The cat's parents.
I've always
and,
thought that was
and,
weird.
and
People
they're
call them
called
like parents.
Meow Mia. Meow Mia.
Okay.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a contest and actually a little side
I'm
bet,
gonna win,
if you
but-
will. Okay.
okay.
Well, I know you're going to win. And here's the really bad part. The loser has to do the dishes for the next month in the Spiel studio. Okay? Because apparently
so
we're
basically
not,
nothing's going to change.
Oh, okay. Well, we got to sweeten the deal a little. So I want you to tell me how many rows of cups you think Jerry will be able to master.
And this is Jerry.
This is Jerry.
Okay,
right?
that's
Jerry.
a very important distinction.
We haven't seen him in action. I haven't seen his
Well,
form.
you can't. You're not going to be able to. I just want you to know.
I'm going to say 22 rows.
22 rows. You think Jerry's going to be able to jump 22 rows?
Yeah.
This is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 7.
Yeah.
Are we building?
He's a cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys ready?
You didn't say how many rows.
Oh, sorry, 15.
15 rows. Sure? 22 rows. Here we go.
22 or 15.
Watch her say. Watch her be like
Okay.
1.
Is it going to be like 7?
So there's Jerry.
I'm already out. Jerry.
Where's Mia? Look at Mia. Mia's in the background. She comes in and out. There's Mia.
Mia's
Look
coming
at
He's not
Jerry.
even getting a running start.
Jerry is tearing it up.
Jerry. a new strategy.
Brilliant.
A
All
new
right.
strategy
That
has
is
been
so
included.
good. You want to know how many rows?
How many rows?
20 rows.
What's up?
Good job.
I didn't go over. Wait, no,
All
I did
right.
go over.
You did go over.
So what do you think? Good show?
Yeah, he's got to do the
I
dishes
thought it
now.
was a fantastic show.
You have to do the dishes now.
Yeah, I'm gonna just not eat here
Right,
ever
but
again.
you're the only one
No,
because
not your own
everybody else
dishes.
does.
You have to do everybody else's dishes.
I'm gonna paper plates from now
Paper
on,
plates
everybody.
From now on, at least for a month, you know.
For a month, and
All
then
right.
I'll unhide the glass plates.
So what do you guys think? We've got like a state snake.
Yeah.
Huh? That was
I
good.
didn't-
We learned that.
Like the state has its own snake.
Yeah, right. It's
I had no
crazy.
idea.
Right. And remarkable talent all over this country, and we just find them.
Oh, they're just
coming out of the woodward.
Yeah, we just pick them up and we show them to everybody
Yeah.
before they get big. Yeah,
And anytime we talk about food, people come running.
I do.
All right. Okay, well, find us where?
Spielon.com.
That's
and,
it.
Or Spiel.com. Words.
Words.
Spielon.com/YouTube.
Or you can come to Carbondale and appear on the show, Carbondale, Illinois.
Yeah, you can
All
find
right.
us here.
Right. Fly on in.
Or walk on it, whatever.
Okay. Would you like to say goodbye?
Yeah.
Yeah, dish
Goodbye.
boy.
Dish boy.
And a hollow brother, I've been sent outside. And a hollow partner, I didn't belong inside. My skin was darker, and my head didn't stay. So hollow my blood, I know you feel the same. So hollow my blood, I know you feel the same. See, who cares? It's only better on the outside. See, who cares? There's only love on the outside. Oh, hello, sister. Nice to meet you out here. Oh, hello, mother. What brings you out this way? And I dare to spare my child from broken dreams. confession, I still love unconditionally. Full confession, I still love unconditionally. See, who cares? It's only better on the outside. See, who cares? There's only love on the outside. Yeah. See, who cares? It's only better on the outside. We are the ones, the far from saving, the ones too gone for grace. We're too wild for mercy. Only magic can wash us clean. We are the ones, we're far from saving, the ones too gone for grace. We're too wild for mercy. Only magic can wash us clean. Who cares? It's only better on the outside. There's only love on the outside. Who cares? It's only better on the outside. There's only love.
Okay, so we'd like to welcome you into
The Spiel.
Satisfactory? Okay, great. I got the thumbs up.
So what are we setting up?
Listen, this is an interview segment. This guy, I had to really chase him. He's like a state superstar in Illinois.
Hi, I'm Gentry Heiple. I designated the state snake of Illinois, and I'm on the Spiel.